Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I thought I would talk to you about being a Disney World annual pass holder. My husband and I just became annual pass holders when we were in Disney in February. Now, this is our first time as annual pass holders. It's very exciting for us. So we're really excited about the magnets. We got free magnets. I'll get to that. Yes, this is our first time becoming annual pass holders. So I'm gonna start with how did we determine if it was worth it for us? Now, we knew we were going to be going to Disney twice this year, so I wasn't sure if it would necessarily be worth it for us. So what we did, what I did was I went into, okay, so to determine if it was worth it for us, what we did, I keep saying we, what I did was go onto the Disney website and just look at tickets because you can't count on an annual pass holder room discount, but I knew that, I really wanted to focus on the cost of the tickets. So a caveat to this is you can't book a package being room and tickets. I'm a mess. You can't book a package and ask Disney to break down the cost. So you can't book a room and tickets and say, okay, how much is the room and how much are the tickets? Because it is not necessarily the same as if you book a room alone and then book the tickets separately on their own. They don't add up. Disney gives you like a little bit of a break on the tickets, but not very much. So for the purpose of this, because the cost was similar, I just went with the cost of the tickets online if I were booking them alone. So according to the Disney website, you can select the number of days and then select the number of tickets, adults ages 10 and up, and children 3 through 9. And then you can select if you want base tickets, which is admission to one park per day, Park Hopper, which includes same day admission to all 4 theme parks, and then Park Hopper Plus, which includes water park and other stuff. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the next thing I did was figure out how many days we planned on being at the parks. Now, we knew that for this last trip, I don't even remember what it was now. Say we wanted, it was like at least 7 days worth of tickets. Now, if you can't save your tickets. They must be used within 14 days from the first day of use, if you're just buying regular tickets and you're not annual pass holders. So say I'm visiting, and 10 days is the maximum number of tickets you can purchase. So say I'm planning on visiting 9 days this year, 5 in one trip, 4 in another. I can't buy 9 days and then visit 5 days in January and then 4 days in August because that's more than 14 days in between. So I knew we were gonna visit, we wanted at least 7 days of tickets for our trip in February, and then I knew I wanted at least 6 days of tickets for our trip in August. So 7 days, if you click on it, 7 days for one adult with park hoppers, which we always do, is $490. So just the tickets there. And then, okay, so then 6 days for August would be $480. So if you bought the tickets, in my case, if we bought the tickets separately, we would be paying $970 for the tickets if we bought 7-day park hoppers and then 6-day park hoppers. Now, when we were deciding this, we're like, well, we don't really know what's gonna happen because we ran the Disney Princess Half Marathon, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna wanna go to the parks that night. I'll see how I feel. But I wanted to have that option. So that was another benefit that I didn't have to worry about, okay, I need to know exactly how many days I'm gonna go to the parks, right? And again, we hadn't fully decided how many days we're gonna be visiting the parks in August. I just knew that I would want at least 6 days of tickets. So 7 and 6, if I bought them separately, would be $970 per adult. Now, for annual pass holders, okay, so there are now 2 types of annual passes. There were gold and maybe silver. Those are no longer on the Disney website. They were like for Florida residents only. Okay, so here's what we have. We have Disney Platinum Pass and a Water Parks Annual Pass and the Disney Platinum Plus Pass. So the Disney Platinum Pass is essentially park hopper tickets. So you can visit different parks on the same day, but it does not include water park access. And that costs $849. The water parks annual pass is $130, and then the Disney Platinum Plus pass, which is essentially Park Hopper Plus tickets, so it's the Park Hopper with the water parks, and that's $949. So if you plan on doing the water parks, it's saving you $30 to get the Platinum Plus pass rather than getting the Disney Platinum Pass and then the water parks annual pass separately. Of course there's taxes, but we'll let that go for now. So I had said $970? Yes, $970 before taxes compared to $849. Just on the tickets alone, we knew we were gonna be saving $121 a person at least. And that was if, like I said, we were only gonna visit 7 days and then 6 days, which we hadn't totally decided. So we're like, okay, we know it's worth it, we're gonna do that. And then from there, I looked into other discounts. So here's what I came up with. So there are a lot of dining and shopping discounts. A lot of sit-down restaurants have 10% off. So be our guest, that's dinner only, 10% off. It's not everywhere. Tokyo Dining is lunch only. I'm not really understanding that. That's 10% off. We didn't really find a lot of quick service restaurants that offer an annual pass discount, but we always asked. Wetzel's Pretzels in Disney Springs did have 10% off. Tons of stores have 20% off. Tons of stores have 20% off of regular non-sale merchandise. We had to buy cold medicine for my husband when we were at the Wilderness Lodge. In the Wilderness Lodge Mercantile, even that we were able to get 20% off of that with our annual pass. So that was kind of cool. At Starbucks, you can't use your annual pass discount on food and drinks, but off of merchandise, so off of cups, and I got a cup. That was 20% off. So pretty cool. We did save, I mean, not a ton, but it added up. It was over $20 that for sure that we saved on that alone. And then there is the room discount. Now, Disney releases annual pass holder rates. I don't think they really call them annual pass holder discounts, but they call them they release annual pass holder rates. So they're not released for the entire year. Like, I don't think they're yet released for the end of 2018, but I could be wrong on that. But they generally release them in chunks. And you're just basically more likely to get a discount if you have an annual pass because you are able to take advantage of a general public discount and then an annual pass discount as well. I had a general public discount for our stay at the Wilderness Lodge. I don't remember how much it saved us. Over $100. I want to say it was like $200. And then we decided for sure we're getting the annual pass. So then I was able to switch to an annual pass holder discount. Now, this was booked before I had the annual pass. That was okay because we got the annual pass before we checked in. So you have to be able to show your annual pass at check-in in order to get the discount. They didn't ask, I don't think they asked us for ours, but I think because we had purchased and it was on our Magic Band and everything, they were able to see that in the computer system. But doing that saved us another $200. So that we saved a total of, and you cannot combine discounts. So the annual pass holder room rate was just a steeper discount than the general public discount. So that saved us about $400 there. Now, before you get really excited, all room discounts at Disney are based on the cost of the original room. We stayed club level at a deluxe resort, so it was much more expensive. So you can't stay at, Pop Century for the same length of time and expect to save $400. That's not how it works. It's like a percentage, and I'm not even sure what the percentage is. I would guess probably somewhere between 15 and 25% is my guess. I never even bothered, to figure it out what the savings was there exactly. I just cared about the dollar amount. But if you look at general public discounts, a lot of times they'll say, okay, value resorts save, like 10 to 15%, and then moderates save 20%, and then deluxes and deluxe villas save 25%. So it's going to be the same kind of thing for annual pass discounts. So keep that in mind as well. So yeah, total, this has definitely worked out for us to be a money saver. We will have saved at least, well, we saved $400 on the room alone, I said. And then we saved 121 times 2 plus 400. Okay, so on the room and tickets alone, we saved $642. So yes, annual passes are a lot of money, but going to Disney World is a lot of money. So if you are thinking about going to Disney, I would recommend you think about those kinds of things and go from there and figure that out. So that's what we did. Additionally, this might put you over the edge. Once we got home, we were sent, each of us received an annual pass holder magnet. A free magnet, right? You can put this on your car. We have ours on our fridge right now, but you couldn't put this on your car. And then, if that does not blow your mind enough, wait for it. For certain times of the year when they have festivals, they will give out special, like, limited edition magnets. We got this magnet at the Flower and Garden Festival for annual pass holders. How cool is that? Am I right? Additionally, if you are staying off property, you would usually have to pay for parking at the parks. If you're an annual pass holder, you do not have to. Disney is now enforcing a parking fee at their resorts for reservations booked March 21st and later. Annual pass holders do not receive a discount on that. Sucks, but it's true. So yeah, those are the things that we thought about when deciding if we wanted to get an annual pass or not. How to determine if it was worth it and the kinds of discounts that we got. So I hope, and magnets, don't forget the magnets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.